Recently, I did a breakdown about the Solana project and how I felt like it was going to be one of the next great NFT and game-based blockchains. And so I'm going to take a look at a game that is going to be launching on the Solana platform here pretty soon. And it is beautiful, and the gameplay is a throwback to all these really great classic side-scroller games that you loved from your youth. I break it all down. Are you ready? Hey there, crypto friends, thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about a brand new game that is coming out on the Solana blockchain, and it is a beautiful looking game that it incorporates these JRPG type of elements in a 2D side scroller, which is obviously not the most popular format that we've ever seen, but I think this game in particular really does it well. Kind of all a Hollow Knight, if you guys played that game on the Switch, it has a very Hollow Knight kind of feel to it. And so they're incorporating NFTs as well as play to earn elements with staking too. So I can't wait to break this down for you and let you guys know. But before we get into all of that, if you love gaming, NFTs, and earning money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash that like button if you want to continue to maximize your gaming profits with me. All right, let's go take a look at today's game. This is a game called Orrery, and Orrery is a 2D side scroller that is going to be on the Solana blockchain. There will be a playable beta later this year, but the game itself is beautiful. They are going with a hand-drawn style for the game, which is not something you see often these days, with these painted backgrounds. So kind of think of like old school Disney movies where they did these painted backgrounds, and that is the kind of feel here. I want to show you guys this demo video, this preview video, and you can see a really good idea of exactly what I mean here. So you see these really beautiful painted backgrounds with this hand-drawn feel to it, and you have these kind of character battles, right? Which are pretty interesting. I'll explain what those mean and why the NFTs look like this. But look at that background. I mean, it reminds me of like some of those my favorite old school JRPGs. You know, the Japanese style RPGs, right? Has that same kind of look and feel to it with the characters and the backgrounds and how they're done. Mining! So this is some early gameplay development for the game, and they have, like I said, they're really just kind of getting started with this, so there should be a beta later this year, but you can see that they already have some playable elements, so they have been working on the game for a little while. Now this is a game that is taking advantage of the Solana rewards that I talked about in one of these latest videos I did about Solana, where Solana is putting up millions of dollars to try and attract developers, creatives, musicians, content creators to be able to develop things on their platform. And so they got a grant from Solana for doing that, and they're also partnered with Serum Dex, which is one of the main dexes for the Solana platform. Now this game has, like I said, it has a couple of different ways about this. So and you can see here some of the, kind of the really cool artwork here. So like I said, very hand-drawn, cool style, which I really actually love. And so how this really works is that there are multiple modes, and the single player mode is what you kind of saw in that demo where you're running around, you're playing, you're fighting monsters, right? You're battling these enemies, and you actually can earn what they call SPL tokens. So they'll use these SPL tokens as the kind of core for their gaming ecosystem, and you'll be able to earn SPL, I keep trying to say SLPs, but SPL tokens in the game itself. Now, when you fight these enemies and you defeat them, like you saw in the video there, they actually turn into NFTs, which then go into your wallet. So you're actually earning NFTs as you play as well. So not only are you earning in-game cryptocurrency, but you're earning NFTs too. Now, the unique part about this is that these NFTs are then used in turn for the multiplayer mode. So you're going to have more than just one mode. You're going to be able to play multiplayer and kind of PvP against other people. And so the NFTs that you'll then find as you battle these enemies in the single player mode, you'll use them in PvP mode in battles against other people. I love that element where they kind of force you to, not force you, but you have to be in the single player mode to earn the NFTs, and then the NFTs are then used for PvP. So you can't just jump straight to PvP without jumping into the single player mode first. Unless I guess you're just going to buy the NFTs on a DEX. But where's the fun in that, man? We want to go out and adventure and earn those NFTs. Playing and earning is what I love. So, yeah, this PvP mode kind of requires you to then use these NFTs from these enemies that you have you've defeated, and that's what you battle back and forth with the other people. And then you earn tokens. So essentially, what you're doing is you're putting up a certain amount of SPL tokens to go into the PvP mode and battle somebody else, and then the winner walks away with those tokens, right? So the loser is essentially giving those up. And there will be like a leaderboard for these things too, so you'll be able to see who is the top person there, and then be able to get these rewards as you're moving up the leaderboard and earning more and more for the top ranks. So with this solo mode, you're actually going to be the character. His name is Helios, which I think is kind of cool. And as you can see here, they talk about it's a fully hand-drawn 2D animation, side-scrolling video game in the JRPG type of style, which I think is a lot of fun. And this gives you an idea of the cards, what they look like. So the NFTs will be in this kind of style. And another element to the game is beyond the player versus player mode, there's actually a staking element to this too. So you'll be able to stake your SPL tokens and as well as your NFTs and earn rewards back on those. So that's another part of the game as well. So you can stake SPL tokens and earn more tokens, and then you can also stake NFTs and earn unique cards, legendary power-ups, things of that nature. So I think it's going to be pretty important to play both the single player mode, the PvP mode, and also do staking of tokens and NFTs. And they have it kind of creates a pretty good cyclical type of economy there for all of these in-game items that you're earning while you're playing. So then obviously they're going to have a marketplace where you can trade all these NFTs, and that marketplace will use the SPL token so you can buy in-game items. You can see here some more of the artwork, which is, like I said, it's looking really great. It has this kind of cyberpunky feel to it, right? So you kind of set in the future, but still feels kind of old and vintage too. Maybe a little bit of feeling of like Final Fantasy in that kind of way. So do keep in mind though that they have not launched this game, and this game is still in very early stages of development, and they have not launched the token either. So don't go try and look for it on exchanges. You might be being scammed if that is the case, and they do put a little disclaimer here to be able to note of that as well. So hopefully you guys like this quick look at Orrery as an upcoming RPG here on the Solana blockchain. I think with the look of this game, it could be a very exciting and fun game to play. If you love the JRPG style and the 2D side scroller, this is going to be heaven for you. And it seems like the play to earn rewards are actually going to be really good. And we know Solana has been kicking some butt when it comes to blockchain technology and NFTs and gaming. Well, I hope you guys like that review of Orrery, the quick breakdown. Let me know what you think about the game. Are you a big fan of this style of artwork, or is it something that you would pass on and you're more of a fan of 3D updated type of graphics? But I want to know in the comments. Let me know, right? That's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.